Hola a todos. Feliz Foxy Viernes. Well, I've got one more trip report about my time in Vegas. So this will be about our last day. And we really didn't have a whole lot planned for that day. So we kind of took our time getting up in the morning and went out on the patio for a cup of coffee. We were all just kind of wearing our jammies like I am now, but didn't bother putting on makeup or anything. So we're sitting around talking and having coffee, and this guy walks into the backyard. And it was the pool guy come to clean the swimming pool. So we just kind of went on talking, and he didn't seem to pay any attention to us, even though we were a few guys sitting around in nighties and pink sparkly clothes. So that was interesting in that it really was uneventful. Well, as we're sitting around and after he leaves, we decide, well, let's go out for breakfast. Again, we really didn't want to put on makeup because we really didn't know what we were going to do for the day yet, and kind of wanted to get some food in us. So we didn't put on our makeup or anything, and we just went out in guy clothes. Of course, none of us wanted to take off our nails or anything, so we went with our pretty nails, and I even went in shorts with my sandals and painted toenails. And once again, it was eventful in the fact that it was uneventful. Even our waitress didn't seem to bat an eye at the fact that we were a few guys sitting around with pretty nails. So after we got back, some friends said that they were wanting to come by, hang out with us. So we decided we would have a pool party. So when our friends came over, we spent the rest of the afternoon in our bathing suits, sitting by the pool, had a couple drinks, had some lunch, and just kind of hung out, having some good conversations. And yes, I did get some tan lines, but nothing too bad. Well, as the afternoon or evening was coming on, we decided, why don't we go back down to Fremont Street? We had so much fun the night before. So I decided to wear some sparkly leggings. Since I really had dressed more conservatively the whole trip, I thought maybe I'd wear something a little more fun this time. So I wore these sparkly leggings and this fun top. So up until now, my wife had been doing stuff with us. She had actually come along with the intention of just kind of hanging out and doing her own thing, like hanging out by the pool or just kind of going off by herself. But she had so much fun hanging out with the guys that she did everything with us up until this point. So she decided, well, I already did Fremont Street last night, so y'all go off and do it without me. So she stayed home, and me and the other ladies went out without her. And we went back to Fremont Street, but we went to a different section, and there were some different bands. So it was like a whole new experience. There were like these hard rock bands, these metal-like bands, and it was so fun singing along and dancing along, and you could see people around us they were kind of jealous that we were cutting loose so much, you know. A lot of people don't want to look silly, but you know, when you're cross-dressed already, you don't feel like you're being silly. It's just easy to cut loose and have fun. It's one of the things I love about going out as Heidi is I don't worry about what people think about me. I just do what I want to do. So anyway, everybody had to leave the next day, so we didn't stay out super late. We were having a lot of fun dancing and singing and stuff, and then one of the girls in our group said, you know, we probably should get going. And I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun. You guys go ahead, I'll catch a cab. Then I was like, no, I should go, that's smart, we got a long drive ahead. But I couldn't just go back to the car. I had to, it was a little bit of a walk. So we kind of like danced our way back to the car, which was way fun. Dancing through the crowd, and I don't know, people seem to enjoy it. One of the things that was really cool as we were walking along Fremont Street is we saw these people. So on Fremont Street, there's these little spots where you can dress as Elvis or a showgirl or something, and you can stand there and people will tip you or whatever. Well, there was a couple spots where people were standing in these little spots and just playing music and allowing people to just dance to their music. And I thought that was brilliant, and there were people just dancing there. So whenever we would whenever we would pass by one of those spots, I would have to join the crowd and dance a little. Well, it was a lot of fun, and we certainly ended on a high note. Thanks for watching and letting me share my fun with you guys. Have a great weekend, everybody.